Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is good to be here this morning. I'm glad everything is getting started. It's Tuesday. We're off into the race of another week. I hope everybody's doing well. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, divine spirit, guides, angels, thank you, Father, for all that you have given us, for the universe, for the earth, for the power, the energy, the great spirit. We say thank you. I want you to please still our minds, open our hearts to the messages that you have today. May they flow freely and through. And most of all, will people take the time today to walk and listen to what you have to say? Be in the present, be in the moment, and see the glorious blessings that you have for us. So mote it be. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Glad everybody is here. Things are getting going. Things are getting started. Man, a lot of my other channels are starting. I've got to figure something out with Streamlab. I am not connecting to a whole bunch of channels anymore, so I got to figure out why all the links are down or whatnot. But here we go at any rate. So this morning, you noticed the thumbnail of the hog. What I got this morning in talking to Spirit, okay, number one, today is an 8. Let's talk about the day as the number, okay? Today is an 8. Today is the day for you to master, learn something. Take some time, slow down, pay attention to the details, and learn to get it right. These are some things that are going on here that we need to know and be aware of. One of the things we have to be aware of when I ask Spirit is, what are we wallowing in? What are we wallowing in? Thus, the thumbnail this morning of the hog in the wall. I was going to put it all up there, and I'm like, you know what? No, let everybody just see it. We'll check on it and find out what's going on. A lot of people coming in. Go ahead and get your questions posted, things like that. I have a lot of people out there. All right, good to see you. You know, but what are we wallowing in? Every day, are we wallowing in our own despair? Are we wallowing in what's wrong? Are we wallowing in things that, are we wallowing in things where we hurt ourselves? Are we wallowing in our past? Are we wallowing in our screw ups? Have we given ourselves a break? All right, stop wallowing in it. Get up. It's time to move forward. Things like that. It is time to say it's a new day. There's a shower around the corner. Wash yesterday off. Wash the past off. One of the things I'm seeing here that is playing a huge part in people's lives is the fact that they're holding on to crap they don't need to hang on to. They're staying in it. They're worried. Fear. Not move. Fear making a bad decision. Well, I've done this before and it didn't turn out well. Well, guess what? It might turn out great this time. All right. Come on, get up, find the day. It's a beautiful day out there. Things are happening. Things are moving. The sun is shining for most of us. What a beautiful morning. Did you say thank you this morning? Did you start out and say, I'm not going to do this? Or did you get up and go, well, here goes another day? Wallowing in the situation more than you've created. Nobody drafted you and forced you into the job or into the life that you're in. These are decisions and choices that you've made. Life handed you some things and you had to deal with them. Okay. That's what we do. We can deal with them again and say, you know what? I don't want to play this anymore. It's time to change, time to do things. What are you wallowing in? You can't wallow in self-pity and then expect to feel wonderful, glorious, and have pure openings and talking with Spirit. Are you talking with Spirit? Or are you whining to Spirit? That's what I'm here to ask you today, and that's the message I got this morning. So pay attention to details. Today is an 8. Today is a day for you to sit back, look at things, pay attention to details, be willing to learn something. And by being willing to learn something means you're not going to wallow in self-pity. You're not going to wallow in, oh, the job sucks. You're going to stand up, move around, go to the trough, wash off, and figure out what's right and what you can do about it. That's what we're talking about today, different things. So good morning, everybody. Brigitte, good morning. Glad to see you here. Thank you so much. I need a reading from you. I want to talk to you about it, different things, but what's going on? Christina, good morning. Glad to see you, darling. I hope Jeff's doing okay. Everything's doing well. Mr. Bruce, I'm going to show Apollo Travel Orlando. You need to find Bruce at apollotravel.com. You will see him there. Bruce Kaler. Bruce, pop your email in again. This is for all your travel needs, but we are coming down to the bottom line on our trip. So the links are down below. Check it out. Make sure you get hold of Bruce. The phone numbers and everything are in those links. We are coming down to the drop dead deadline of going or not going. So I want everybody to be aware, and let's see what's happening. Okay. Good morning. Yes, you may have a message. Let's see what's happening today. Okay. All right. I am having difficulty this morning figuring out which deck to use. It came to me, and I'm really just not connected right now to a particular deck. Going to do something here. Hold on. Bear with me. I was drawn to this deck earlier, and we're going to see what happens. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. We are going to look at some oracle cards today, and we are going to find out what some of this is about and what's going on. So your message today, okay, see, Glenda, is going to come. I'm asking the angels to help me with these oracle cards, messages from the hidden realms. This is what I want you to see, because a lot of us, we can get slapped in the face with a message and not see it. You need to understand what's going on, where you're at, and everything else. So let's get going here. Let me bring this over here. All right, here we go. All right, see, Glenda. Let's see what the card has for us today. What I'm getting is the Rainbow Prince. This card plays prominence when I shuffle this card was meant to be seen today, because I played with this deck or whatnot. This is the card that came up. When I just did this again, the Rainbow Prince, it's the first card that came up. So I want you to understand the Rainbow Prince. What does this say? Compensation, perseverance. Are you willing to go? When we look at the Rainbow Prince, one of the things I see here in this card has come up for me the past few times I've used this deck, 3 and 6 and 9. It is time to manifest some things, Glenda. It is time for you to take action. A hunter moves, he goes, he finds what he's looking for, he seeks it out, and then he does what he needs to do. And sometimes he remains still, he remains patient, but he stalks his prey. He sees some things. What do you want? I'm going to ask you right now, what do you want? Do you know? What are you seeking? What are you looking for? How do you know how to hunt if you don't know what you're hunting? What are you looking for? You have to be the hunter. You have to go at it. You have to set your intentions on this thing that you're looking for. Okay? We're just going through the motions every day, different things. What are you looking for? This is it's coming down to where Spirit is saying, look up or move on your own. Spirit is there. What are you looking for? What are you wanting Spirit to do? Are you just wanting somebody to help you, drag you through the day? Well, Spirit will do that, but that's not fulfillment. What are you trying to create? What are you looking for? That's the biggest question, and I would pose that to everybody out here. Before you ask for a card, what are you looking for? Why aren't you finding it in and of yourself? Why aren't you having this connection there? You can find these answers, okay? Spirit is there with you, but sometimes we don't want to do what it takes. Are you setting your clock to get up 20 minutes early? Are you taking the 20-minute challenge? Are you setting your intentions? Or are you doing the same thing day after day and then saying, oh, Spirit, show me? Guess what? Get off your ass, time to do it, make a move, do what you need to do. And this is for not just you, Glenda, this is for many people, okay? We're wallowing. You're wallowing in what's going on around you. Oh, I can't get clear. Yes, you can. Stop saying you can't. No, you can. If you don't believe you can get clear or you're having problems, that means you're not connected with Spirit. You have to do what that takes. You're going to have to make some mental choices. You're going to have to make some mental decisions in this to find out what's going on. This is such a beautiful card to show that we are connected in so many ways. The Rainbow Prince, what we talk about here is he sees the connection. He understands the connection he has with Spirit. He understands there's more here than just him, and he has an actual physical connection with this earth, as above, so below, with whatever's going on. The Rainbow Prince knows, and he acts on it. Why do you not know? Where is your belief? Where is your faith? Where is whatever's going on? Okay? It's time to make a move, time to take an action. All right? Let me know what's happening. All right? Bangarang. Is everybody getting a bangarang this morning? The energy this morning is rough. It's hard. It's tiring. A lot of people. I had a very rough night last night. Okay? And I know I'm tired, but I set up this morning and took my 20 minutes, set out, read some cards, got ready, did some presentation. My wife did the same thing. We were able to talk through a few things or whatnot. If you don't have somebody to talk things through with, talk through with Spirit. We both talk to Spirit. We both talk to Spirit out loud. We have that situation, but we take that time to set the goal to say, what do I need to know today? Where am I at? Spirit, let me establish my connection and say good morning. How many of you are not doing this? How many of you have a strong belief in God, but you don't talk to him like we're having a conversation? You have to make that connection. If you want these things to come alive and to become abundant for you, you've got to make that connection with Spirit. That's all it is. Monica, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope everything's going well. It is a great day here with the tribe. All right, people coming in. Things are getting going. Erica. Hello, Bangarang. I have a question. My brother named Gainshwar Nanda. He said he loved a girl. He wants to marry her. My father said no. Will my brother go against my parents and marry her? Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to ask the pendulum today. We're going to go right straight there. You're asking yes or no. Will Erica's brother marry this girl against, first off, let's do this. Are you willing to work with me today through the pendulum? Let me lower this down a little bit. Are you willing to work with me today? Yes, you are. Okay. Erica, is her brother going to marry this girl against the wishes of her father? It's unclear. He has to find out. I got a circular motion. He doesn't know. He's scared. Right now, he doesn't know. Your father runs a pretty, he's a pretty big authority figure in your brother's life, all right? And your brother's going to weigh out the consequences, okay? So right now, it is unclear if he's going to do that or not, and that is something you need to know, all right? So have him get up with me, book a session. I'll be glad to work with him through this. It's going to be sometimes, how much does he love the girl? How much does he love his father? Your culture is different from that of ours. So therefore, I want a lot of people to understand that this culture is very strong in needing parental permission to marry. He could wind up losing his place within the family if he goes against the father, any of his inheritance, things like that. It's a heavy thing to weigh. So then love, it all sounds great. Oh, running away, make sure. He needs to make sure before he defies his father, if that's in your culture of what's going on, that his heart is truly there. And this is enough to give up the culture. In our culture, in the religious culture of the states, even the Bible says a man shall leave his mother and a woman leave her home. At some point, there is talk about, yes, it shouldn't be, we're not as family knit as the Indian culture is. We're not. We are to separate. We are to move. We are to take our own stance. But that's not your culture. That's not your beliefs. So that's where this is playing a part. There's a lot of things. Once the girl knows that father has forbidden it, he may ask and the girl may say no. All right, this is what I'm getting. But it's not clear. There's too many things. This has happened. There's too many things out there that have to be addressed. So it is unclear right now what's going on. But your brother is, say a prayer. Go to Gaia for your brother, okay? And ask her to help ease his heart and mind because he's in turmoil, okay? And he needs that help. That's what we need, okay, for your brother. Becky, good morning. Glad to see you. Everything's going good here. Bangarang, good thing. Hope you have a fabulous day. We want you to have a fabulous day. So looking forward to the trip, us spending some time together and doing some readings, things like that. But Becky Gregory, Divine Insight or Cosmic Insight, y'all need to check them out Friday nights at 7 o'clock. Okay, Becky, it's time for me and you to talk. Let's figure some stuff out. Okay, see, Glinda, I'm wallowing in anxiety and pain in my body. A lot of the pain in your body is caused by the anxiety. A lot of the anxiety is caused by the pain in your body. You're going to have to figure this out and move on. Do you have a therapist? Do you need a therapist? Is that what's going on? You need to take a look. You might need to counsel with somebody. You can't get connected as long as you are letting your mind be affected by outside worldly things. You have to come to terms with that to be able to walk the path that you want to walk. What are you doing every morning for your own mental sanity? What are you doing every day? Are you setting your intentions? Are you literally, what are you doing when you get this way? Or do you just go with it? Do you become a victim? Yes, you're wallowing. Stop it. Okay? You have to get up and do something for yourself. Go outside, do something. Go somewhere, but do something. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Rob. Makes sense. That's exactly what's going on. Jeff's in Atlanta for work. Hot Atlanta. Jeff's in Hot Atlanta. Okay, good. Hope y'all are having a good time and everything. Bruce is awesome. Talked to him yesterday about travel and gave some great advice. I'm telling you, he knows some of the ins and outs. Your brother Toby is contemplating a trip, and I told him he needed to talk to Bruce because he's got something on his head that he wants to do. But there it is, folks. Bruce Kaler at Apollo Travel, or Bruce at ApolloTravel.com. And there is the website and the phone number. Check it out. Find it. Let's see what's going on. We're going to leave that up for a minute and see what's happening here. Okay. Bruce will help you through anything, whether you want to go on the trip or whatnot. But the trip is winding down. The choice to go on the trip is fixing to not be yours. Don't wait. Get on, talk to Bruce. There are some things you can do and work it out, and let's find out what's going on. Okay. Monica, may I have a card this morning? Thank you. Yes, you may. All right. You know what? I'm going to pull another deck. I think it's going to be an Oracle card deck today. No, I'm not. I'm being told to use this deck again. This deck is being very prominent this morning, and I'm not sure why. We'll find out. All right. Spirit's coming up. That one card needed to come out because it has come up repeatedly. All right. And knowing what's going on. All right. Here we go. What a beautiful day. All right, Monica. All right, I'm going to look at this first because of the glare. The resting tree. Here's what I want you to see, okay? Here we go. Monica. Let's get over here. The resting tree. Patience, stillness. It's time to take a break, sweetie. It is time. You can't win every battle. 22 is a master number, okay? I want you to think about this. 22 is a master number. And you take the 2, which is the partnership, the duality, things like that, and you compound it. This is about being good with yourself, with those around you. And you need to understand the 4 is about building that solid base. This 22 is here to present to you today that you can't win every battle. That's one of the things you are here to learn. And there are times you need to lay down in the comfort of the resting tree. There is time you need to allow Spirit to comfort you. Lay down by the water and go to sleep. Allow your mind to come still. You do not have all the answers, all right? You're going to have to find them. You're going to have to let them come to you. And some battles don't need to be fought. The resting tree is here to remind you that there is, and see, Glinda, listen in on this. There is peace in being still. There is peace that comes with understanding this, that you have to be in a good base. You have to be in a good place. Tomorrow needs to take care of tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. We can think about it. We can plan. But if your fear if you're living in fear, you're never resting. It's one of the things I want people to understand. Take some time, Monica, to rest, relax, understand you have a lot on your plate, okay? Some of this you have to allow to just happen. You can't be in it all the time. Is there something you're taking care of, somebody you're taking care of, something that's going on? Look, what I'm getting here all of a sudden is respite care. Caregivers do not take care of themselves a lot of times, and therefore this is causing a problem. It is take a spa day if you can. Take a break. It is okay. Go rejuvenate, and then that way you can be there for the people you are caring for. But there is something going on that in your sleep, in your rest, that you are not resting, you are not coming to peace, and you need that peace to be able to step through and step forward. All right? That's one of the things I'm seeing here. It's huge for you. Okay? Rest. It's time to rest. It's time to let spirit do what spirit does, and it's time to take care of you. Let go, let God, as my daughter is fond of saying. Let great spirit come in and show you this is life. We have challenges. We have things to face, and we are not always in control, but you can be in control of you and how you handle this. There might be a great blessing, a great gift on the other side of this. You have to let it happen. Take a break. Give yourself some time today. Take a break. All right? That's what I'm getting for you. All right? Love you, Monica. Monica, we're going to take a moment right now, and I want everybody to just kind of breathe, take some deep breaths in, and we're going to send Monica some love, some healing, some light. Let her, because her brain is in turmoil, is what I'm getting. Everything's in turmoil. It's like you're never still. Your energy's going this. You can't get to that higher vibrational energy until you stop and let that stuff go. So I want you to do our exercise. Take your hands, put them out in front of you, start wiggling just like this. Okay, let me see if I can get them. There we go. Just wiggle. Now slowly move them out to the outside. Everybody do this. Doesn't just have to be Monica. Okay. And I want you to concentrate and breathe in the white light from heaven and breathe in the earth from Gaia, the energy and mother below. Let them come into your body and push all negativity out. And then, yes, you will feel the coolness in your hands. You will feel it as it leaves and your body fills with light. Clap your hands. So, mote it. Be. Monica, stay in this position. Everybody stay here. And just concentrate on what your hands are feeling. The vibration through your body, through your heart. Sit back. Monica, it is okay. Turn off the computer or however you're watching and sit back and breathe. Take the rest of this hour to close your eyes and be. Let spirit talk to you. Okay? So mote it be. Let me know what's going on. Okay, I'd love to help. All right. www.tarotwithanattitude.com. If you need to book a session and let me work with you, I am there. Let me know. Go right there. www.tarotwithanattitude.com. And we will be able to work with you, and we can go into a lot more detail than what we can here. A lot of people need help. A lot of people need things. That's what's going on, and that's where we're at. Good morning, Bangarang Tribe. Tammy Sprinkle, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. May I have a reading today? Need direction, feeling scattered. That's the energy of what's going on right now. That's where we're at. Things like this. Again, I talked about wallowing. We start worrying. Worrying is like going to the gym. Once we start doing it, we enjoy it and we stay in it. We like to get up and go. Or Bob, that doesn't make any sense. Yes. Wallowing in self-pity and feeling like you've got to figure it all out and getting that, it becomes a habit. Break the habit. Good morning, Bangarang Tribe. Let's see what Tammy has. We're using the Wisdom from the Hidden Realms deck today, the Oracle deck. So we're going to go here. Let's find out what's going on. Let's see what we have out there today. All right. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. Here we go. The Camel Boy. Small steps asking for help. You're seeing this whole, you're trying to eat the elephant in one sitting. Okay? If you notice, the only time in a movie you ever see a camel running is when somebody's on it making it run, or it's running from something. Very seldom do you ever see a camel just running. It's conserving energy. It's knowing what to do. And what we have here, Tammy, is the understanding, okay? Small steps, asking for help. 33. 33 is the last of our magical numbers. 33, collaboration. I want you to think of the 3, but this is about even more so the power of the creativity, of learning what's happening, of knowing what's going on. Let me see if I can get this to come back into focus. Okay. But collaboration. What Spirit is trying to tell you is you need help. Look for help. Ask for help. Stop trying to do this all on your own. You can't. Also, realize your limitations. Slow down. You know, we go back to the Rainbow Prince this morning and knowing what's happening. Are you trying to do this all yourself? I know sometimes you will bow your head and say, God, help me. But are you really believing it? Are you allowing it to happen? That's the key. Are you having a one-on-one conversation with God, with Spirit, with the Mother, and saying, this is what I need? And you know what? I am going to put this in your hands today. And let it go. Let it go. Let Spirit work. Let Spirit. A lot of times Spirit's bringing you help, but that prideful self, no, I got it. It's okay. Thank you. How many people have said to you, Tammy, how can I help? Oh, I got it. That's your fault. Let them help. Number one, stop robbing them of a blessing to help you. All right. Number two, you want to help everybody else. Why can't they help you? This is what we're all about. The Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help. That's what I'm seeing here. You've got a long trip to take. There are some things coming. You have a trip as far as in your journey. Okay. Is there an actual physical trip coming up for you? Are you contemplating a big move? Is that what's going on here? Small steps, asking for help, advice, things like that. But what I'm seeing is in this journey you're tired because the journey never ends. And guess what? It doesn't until we die. So Tammy, take small steps. Take today. When it's time to eat, enjoy the moment. Be there. That's what I'm seeing for you. But most importantly, ask for help. Let somebody help you. Okay? So mote it be. Tell me what's going on. www.tarotwithanAttitude. Love to hear about it. Jazz, good to see you this morning. Glad you are here. What do spirits have to say about a project that I would like to start up? Thank you. All right. Let's take a look. We're going to go here. What do they say? All right. Here we go. All right. Jazz has got a project. She wants to know about this project. She wants to know, I'm going to start over. I got to take a moment. Forgive me. I got other things that are happening in here, and I didn't let go of something else. So I got to sever that connection with a previous reading. So I'll grab my hemp works, put my lid on backwards. Sorry, Bruce. Put the lid on backwards. All right. Got my hemp works going. Got a little bit of sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon in here, flavoring going. Got my hemp works going. It is good. So Jazz, let's start this again. Jazz got a project she wants to get started on, wants to move, has some things, wants to know what the advice is on this project. Let's see where we are at. Okay. All right. I might be pulling out another deck for you. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. We are going to go here. All right. Okay. The Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. What I don't want you to misunderstand. This is saying not move ahead. Okay. This is saying If you want it, you have to go get it. The idea is there. You've got it. Okay. You're kind of at a standstill on it and you're letting fear keep you from it, or their needs that you need. Entitlement. You've got to work through this. This is going to be something that if you want, a lot of this is going to fall totally on you. 28. We have a partnership and then we have mastery. Bring them together. You have a 10, meaning this, whatever the cycle is, it's time for something to end and something new to start. The Ice Queen is here to tell you, let me get this back so I can see it better. Okay. I'm really getting for you right now, plan this action out. Make sure it's what you want to do. There's something more that you're not seeing, Jazz. Sleep on it. Okay. Make sure you start writing everything down. Right now, it's all an idea, I think, swirling around up here. Have you put pen to paper? Have you thought all angles through or whatnot? Talk to Spirit. What does Spirit tell you? Where are we at? What are we doing? I am getting pulled here so much today. It's like there's a message that wants to come through and something's trying to block it. I feel like something's trying to block me today because I have some powerful things to do with people and I can accomplish. All right. So 4 of Gabriel, we're going to go here. I'm going to be pulling from a couple of different decks. Time for celebration. This is wands. This is fire. This is passion. What do you want to do? You're going to have to build this, but you don't get there. You got to plan it. You're going to have to make sure that you are in a stable place. You know what you do. You can't leave too much. Yeah. And you're going to need to depend on somebody else is what I'm actually getting here. This is going to require you and someone else. I'm going to pull from another deck. Okay. And I'm going to ask for some clarity on this. All right. Ace of Swords. This is a new idea. It's things that are coming. It's your idea, things, but there are things you haven't thought of yet. That's why it's saying sleep on it. Yes, I think this is going to work for you. Okay. You got to get all the details in. That's what I'm getting. Don't just run at this one half-cocked. I'm seeing that it will work, but yep, 5 of Cups. If you're not careful, there's my grief card. This whole idea, be careful how you approach it. All right. I'd love to go in. I don't know what it is. I'd love to go into more detail with you on it. If you want to book up a session, but all I'm seeing with this idea is enter this with caution. Make sure you know what you're doing. Go slow. Make sure everything's planned out. Now, you can't get everything to 100%. But if you get to 80%, you're good to go. But if you're not careful with what you do and what you put out, this thing could be a burden. Okay? The 5 of Cups. Don't forget that you become so unhappy, or is that you forget there are good things around you as is. My wife and I actually had this conversation this morning to appreciate what you have instead of something focusing. I think this idea is a good idea. I think it's big. It is something huge, and you're going to have to go about it with caution. You know, the Hawk Prince, spirit, communication, paying attention. And there is another master number. This is the first master number, 11. This is about you. Bring them together. We have a 2. But this is about 2 individuals becoming as one. You know, communication. And look at what we're talking about here. Paying attention. This cannot be entered into half-heartedly. You have to go at this. Think about it. You're going to have to put on your business hat and your spiritual hat. Okay? Whatever this is. I'd love to talk to you more about it. Reach out to me. Okay? I'd love to talk more. But yeah, I wouldn't, if somebody's saying, let's go, let's just do it. Yeah. Sleep on this, find out, dive in. Before you dive in, get all your facts, get all your information. That's what it's kind of a warning. So be careful. Okay. Lifting prayers, Sieglinde, sending much love and light to you, Rob. Prayers on a great night's sleep tonight. Absolutely. It's just one of those things wasn't mental, or I couldn't get comfortable. which tells me, what is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Is there something else or whatnot? And this is it. It had nothing to do with mental state or anything like that. It was a wonderful night, had a wonderful evening, but I could not get comfortable. That's all. So got to play with that, find out what's going on, doing some different things in my life too, to try to change some things. Be aware. I'm combining, I got to get my blood sugar under control. So I'm combining keto with my HempWorks stuff, and I want you to understand. So keep an eye on how that works. This is not so much a weight loss, but it is getting my sugar under control. And by getting my sugar under control, I'll lose weight. So I want y'all to see what's going on, different things like that. So we started, and my body might be going, hey, things are changing. Let's figure this out. Okay. Good morning, Michael. Glad to see you. Hope everybody's here. Thank you. And for prayer, I definitely need a self-care day. I have felt burnout. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when you're feeling burnout, it gets worse if you don't take care of it. That's the reason I had to cut some strings last week. That's the reason I had to say I had jacked up a computer, got a laptop ready because I was going to do the show from the boat. And I had to listen to what, Tammy, I had to listen to what other people that were saying from the tribe. And they're like, Rob, go unplug. Leave it alone. We all need a break. Take your own advice. I had multiple people telling me that weren't family, but you're my tribe. Okay. You have to, because if not, your body can only take so much. And then you're going to be making bad decisions. And those bad decisions will lead to more worry. And one of the things I remind people, we're not spring chickens anymore, folks. One or two of you are, okay? But your body doesn't handle stress the way it used to. And you're going to have to learn that, and you're going to wind up having to be taken care of. And you've got nobody to take care of you because they have been relying on you. Stop it. Sometimes we have to force a self-care day. Okay? That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right? So I'm going to book a session. Thank you, Rob and Tribe. You are welcome. Love to hear from you. Love to talk to you. I really needed to hear this. Yes. Remember trying to move to Florida seemed to keep hitting walls that are distracting. Thank you. Really enjoyed seeing you on your trip. I'm glad you took time off for you. And I'm telling you, that's not why I'm saying this today. This came up. This is part of it. All right. And that's what's happening. Yes, we need this today. The tribe needs to learn it's okay to take care of yourself. The tribe, we got to break free from what the world has taught us. Okay. We got to get back into remembering it's okay to take care of me. It's okay to make me happy. When I'm happy, folks, I'm going to say something here to everybody. We become codependent on being codependent. Rob, what? We become codependent because we don't know our own self-worth unless we're taking care of somebody else. Think about it for a minute. If I don't and I sit still, then I'm left alone with my thoughts. And a lot of times the reason you want to take care of everybody else's shit is because you don't want to deal with your own. Been there. Remember the old analogy, one finger pointing this way, three pointing back this way. All right. We want to take care of everything else because it keeps our mind busy. It's like grabbing a snack on the way home from work when you're going home to have dinner because you just don't want to be alone with your thoughts. It's distracting. Those are things that we're dealing with, folks. This self-care is huge, and it's going to be. And I'm getting the urge to tell people to understand your health is involved here. Your physical health and well-being is involved here. You need to understand that. Okay. That's what's going on. I know another reason I'm feeling a little odd, it just hit me. My wife gave me this beautiful, I got a new necklace. Gold sheen obsidian, I think is what she said it is. But it's very powerful, protected, helps you see or whatnot and become self-aware. Check it out. Go look at it. I love it. Feels good, but I'm getting all kinds of different vibes and different energies. I am looking at different things, at things today a lot differently. So it's kind of thrown me. I got to make sure. Here's what's going on. Hey, Arcana, good to see you. Glad you're in the house. Good morning to you as well. It's a bangarang day. Yes, it is. And take this time to be healthy, to take care of yourself, to love yourself, to step out of whatever it is we're wallowing in and go clean off and be free and set yourself free. Bridget, good morning. Rob, work calendar is free for a bit if you want to reach out. Hopefully no one calls me in between. I will be calling you after the show. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Let's do that. Okay. I appreciate it. So here we go. And if they do call, they do call. It's not that big of a deal. I just need some clarity on something. It is said our bodies change every 7 years. We're constantly sloughing off skin, different things. All the mattress commercials love to show that crap in the bed, and everything else. Yes, we are. We are constantly changing. Let me tell you something. Your body changes more than every 7 years. Okay. It's constantly aging. Things happen. You are infected. We have in the clinical coaching world, okay, there's a thing called PI, person in environment. Your environment changes what you do every day. You and what your body interacts with, your genes, your different things, and your environment is what is affecting how your mind works, how your personality works, how your spirit works, how your body works. So I want you to understand that, Kim, that yes, when we get out there and we're wallowing in self-pity or we're wallowing in, we're too hectic, that's your environment. That's what you're creating. You are helping to create this. How many times have you told somebody, yeah, I'll take care of it, and turned around and went, I didn't want to do it. Then turn back around and go, wait a minute, change my mind. I can't do that. My plate is full. I'm sorry. Do you really even have to apologize? It's become such a nature in our society to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Hey, no. I wish you luck. You're going to have to find somebody else to help you take care of that this time. I got too much on my plate. Once we start taking control of our lives, then we take control of how our body moves. Our body moves in environment, how we change. Okay. It is true. It is very true. I think you're dead on it. And we forget that, but we forget we can create our own environment. Okay. Tell me about your future spouse. All right, let me ask. We'll do this. One of the things I'm going to let you know, I'm trying to figure out how to do this and get this comfortably. Okay. We're going to go here. I will tell you something about it. You want to go into more detail? Book a session. We will be able to go into a lot more detail about your relationships, things like that. But a future spouse, okay? Barring that you let spirit bring the spouse to you, Gupta, that you don't run out looking, okay? Remember, everything is subject to change depending on your actions. Those are what I'm seeing. Your spouse, the Horse King, okay? He's going to have control. He's going to be in it. Look, I want you to see this card and see it for what it is, okay? Here we go. The Horse King, assistance and control, 42-6. He's going to be a powerful individual, okay? One of the things you're going to want to worry about, though, he will help. He will do things. He does a lot, but he's also going to want to be in control. This is one of the things. So are you willing to follow? Is that what it is? Your future spouse is going to be someone that can tame a horse. It's going to have to be somebody that tames you a little bit. Are you allowing yourself to be tamed? Some people would say, don't let anybody tame you. You know what? Sometimes we do need to be tamed. Spirit does. That's what they're trying to do, is guide you to your higher self. This will be somebody that comes along. This person actually might even be older, okay, that you're going to take a look at. Okay, that's going to take a look at you and come along. And I'm seeing them to be wealthy. What I want you to understand is, are you going to be comfortable in this environment? That's it. It's up to you. With that being the only information I have the Horse King. The 6 is about becoming victorious. He likes to win. He likes to move forward. He likes to be on top. Okay, that's what 6s are about. They're about coming through, things like that. But I see here submissive. All right. So He is going to be a powerful human being. You're not going to be able to wrap him around your finger, okay? He will want to do things for you, but at some point, he will make the decisions. He will be in control. That's what I get here. Let me know. All right? Hope that's happy for you. Let's find out. Let's see what's going on. So, Gupta, good luck, and let's see what's happening. See, Glinda, I know that's right, Rob. I have to realize my body isn't getting any younger. I need to diet for the inflammation. Rob, keto diet is great. I felt so much better in it. I cut the grains out also. So if there's things you're supposed to be doing, then don't sit there and wallow in self-pity when you know there are things you can be doing. This is huge. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. And sometimes Bridget hits the point. It's just easier to do it myself sometimes. But if you opt to do it yourself, don't be doing it and being pissed at other people. I got it. I'm with you. I'll get it done, get it right, stay out of my way. Okay? But then don't be mad at other people for not doing it because they didn't do it your way. That's the whole thing. It's that delicate balance. It is that balance. We have learned, just take control. I want to do what I want. There's nothing wrong with taking control, but at the same point, I'll be pissed. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm saying. This is where we are. We have to take responsibility for our decisions. And then what we have to do is the things that we're doing and we want to take control of, really, we need to stop and look. Is it because it's just something I want? Is this my preference over somebody else's preference? Why is this so important? And is this important enough to cut the fellowship with people that we love or that are in our life because I want it my way and I want it done when I want it done? Sometimes the answer is yes, it is. Sometimes the answer is no, it's not. The hunter, know what you're looking for, know your prey. The things we want and the things we take control of and different things, sometimes it's become habit rather than this is truly what we need to do. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going on. There we go. Yeah. Are you comfortable in telling husband, kids, you can't, the animals, y'all aren't cutting it. And you know what? It's time for you to move on. If you're not going to live in my house under my rules, things like that with the kids, I don't appreciate it. And I'm tired of it. You will do this or what? Sometimes we got to fight that fight. We do have to fight that fight. And it's hard. I get it. Okay. The husband. We'll have that talk later. Okay. Things like that. And it does. And therefore it becomes a point of when you disconnect, do you ever really disconnect? And that's my challenges for a lot of people. We say we're disconnecting, but do we truly disconnect? Or while we're sitting in front of the TV, making something, doing something, reading cards, whatnot, is part of our mind on the chores ahead rather than being here and being in the moment. Here we go. I did not think it mattered, but does Father have another companion for me in my life? Are you putting yourself in a place for that to happen? Are you open to it? Let's find out. Okay. I'm going to ask the pendulum. All right straight up. Some of this, I'm hitting hard with Kim that, this is about what do you want? Have you asked for this person? Do you want a person? And are you in the position in your life to accept this person? That's going to be a large part of it. Here we go. So for Kim wants to know if there is somebody else that is supposed to come into her life, if Father or Spirit has someone ready for Kim to come in. This is a circle. On the camera, it looks like, which saying again, are you ready for it? Do you want it? Kim, you're running around taking care of so much stuff. You haven't thought about yourself in so long. Okay. Are you ready if Spirit sends you somebody, kind of like what I said to Gupta? Gupta. Okay. Are you ready for that person to come along and take on? Are you happy? Are you set to be happy and not look for them to make you happy? It's totally possible, is what I'm getting. It is totally possible. This is in your realm. Where are you at? Are you in a mental and spiritual place to be a support and to help other people, to bring that into your life? Are you in a place to be in a mental and support to yourself, to be happy within you so you can be happy? Or are you kind of in a funk? Are you wallowing? Where somebody tries to get near you, it's kind of like, yeah, you're a great person. They actually fall in love with you, but the energy is not there. What are you putting out? This is up to you. Okay. So what I got, we did not get no. We got it's uncertain because of the path you're walking. That's what I'm getting. Okay. You want things like this? You got to say, I got to get control. Okay. Am I willing to give myself to somebody else? Am I willing to accept them for who they are? That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Brigitte, working on Java for school and thought your comment was code. That's hilarious. The kids and pups. Yes, Brigitte, we need to block them out at points. Husbands just tend to stay. They are listening, but don't process what you said. They hear you, though, from another world they are in. And sometimes that's it. Once somebody knows, you just want to babble. Men are bad about, okay, once you say I'm not fixing this, yeah, or whatnot. Okay. Men are bad about that. But listen, okay. Guys, I will tell you, if you're out there, you need to listen. You need to stop what you're doing. You need to still your brain so you can be there for your partner to talk to. But are you there for your partner, ladies? Think about it. Okay. The kids and the pup, depending on the age of the kid, they can be let go. The pups can't be let go. Okay. The pups can't be forgotten. Okay. But assign the task, get out of the house, go. Brigitte Spade, Siglinda Spade, go enjoy some love. Okay. Fair enough. I have more spiritual growth to do before I am ready. And that's what I'm seeing here, because the person that's going to come your way, you're going to have problems giving up some control and some power. I will never give up control for a relationship. Yeah, we do. Just like we're talking about right here. If I want to get it done, you've given up control. You have to do it. You've lost sight of help. Put your damn foot down. Bruce will be mad at me later. No, I'm tired of it, God damn it. A lot of men will be pissed at me. You don't listen to me, Siglinda. Have you said that to your husband? You hear me, but you don't listen to me. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? Works both ways. It works both ways. That's what's happening. Siglinda, love you too. You know what? We are coming up here on the end of the hour. I think this is a good place to end this before I get in trouble with everybody. It's okay. Just going to tell you what's out there. All right? Got to understand it, got to know it, and got to feel it. All right? So remember what I want you to do, what I need you to do. We all need you to do. Okay? Come back tomorrow. See the show. Share the show with someone else that you know you like. Go to Tarot with an Attitude, copy the link, and share it with people. What are you doing to help yourself? I'll be honest with you. What are you doing to help the tribe? Okay? Got to keep this going. Things to happen. Even exchange, okay, of energy. That's in life with your husband, with your wife. If you're not doing the even exchange of energy, then it needs to be addressed. This is not an even exchange of energy. And it needs to be discussed. We have the right, I have the right with my wife to say I need an even exchange of energy. My wife has the right to look at me and say, I am not getting an even exchange of energy from you. We are in this together. You're being too needy, you're being too grabby, you're being too clingy, or you're not showing any love, you're not listening to me, you're not attentive. These are things we need to understand. We need that. Business, the world thrives on an even exchange of energy. And if you're not having it, are you having that conversation with the person you love? I'm having it with you. I need an even exchange of energy. Make a donation, book a session, do something, bring people in, share the link, do something rather than just popping in every morning and going, can I have a card? Can I have a card? You didn't do anything for yourself yesterday, but today you want a card because you think the card's going to tell you what to do. You've been told what to do over and over again. This isn't directed at anybody. I'm just saying, even exchange of energy. If I give you the energy and tell you what to do, are you doing it? That's an even exchange of energy. Are you implementing the things that Spirit is giving you? Even exchange of energy. That's what we're talking about here today, folks. So, with all that being said, as usual, take what you want, leave what you don't. It's okay. But make sure you're leaving with some peace, love, and light. Many, many blessings. Bangarang. Go get them. Have a great day.